By the time you all have traveled out of the woods, gotten through the camp, got your readings done, gotten back out, it is evening time, according to Madame Ava.
Okay.
So the sound you hear up ahead in the road sounds a little bit like someone crying and whimpering. And as you approach, you see a pair of children standing in the road. The girl seems to be a little bit older, and she seems to be trying to comfort the boy. Off to the right, you can see a path leads up the hill towards a very large house. It looks kind of like a farm estate of some kind.
I think we should.
Should we speak with the...
Yes.
Hold on. I guess I could point out the fact that, I had 2 children, and
Yeah.
seeing them, one crying, it summons me to be endearing.
Yeah. Do you wish to approach?
Yeah.
Linnaeus?
Yeah. Hello there.
As you get close, you hear her being like, "Hush, Thorn, maybe these people can help." "Hello? Who are you?"
Oh, I'm Linnaeus, and these are my friends. This is Lunara, this is Kane, and this is Casimir. And
You all have weapons, right?
yes, we...
Could you help us?
I'm
Roosevelt. This is my brother, Thornbolt. There's a monster in our house. Our parents, they went to get our baby brother, and they haven't come back in quite some time.
Wait, Roosevelt.
You can call me Rose for sure.
Okay, Rose. And Thorn? May I call you Thorn, little one?
I suppose.
Rose, would you all be willing to help these children?
Of course.
Of course.
I used to have 2 children myself, and seeing you 2 out here, I wish to help you any way that I can. So please, if you will, lead us to your establishment, and we will help as much as we can.
Rose walks to the side of the road with Thorn, and she grabs a curved rod that was stuck on the side of the road, and it's got a little lantern on it. She picks it up. It was kind of just stuck there in the lawn, and she kind of points, and she's like, "It's up the hill, that path. It's the big house, and you can't miss it. We're the only house for miles."
I think we should go.
All right.
I look at the children. I'm like, stay here. We'll do our best to take care of this.
She goes, "Don't worry, Thornbolt's not going anywhere back near the house until that monster's taken care of."
Can you tell us where the monster might be?
"I don't know. We hear its yells coming from the basement sometimes."
Very well.
Okay.
Stay strong, little ones. We will do everything that we can. So I guess we
proceed up the path to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wrought iron gate with hinges on one side and a lock on the other fills the archway of a stone portico. The gate seems to be unlocked, and its rusty hinges shriek when the gate's open. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of open doors that open into a grand foyer. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer is a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms. It's a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany-framed double doors lead ahead from the foyer. They are set with panes of stained glass.
This is an interesting place.
I say that the parents must be very well established in this area, and have something like this.
Perhaps, with as much as they have, we should be weary of traps for intruders.
Possibly, yes. All right, so I guess we proceed. Is there a way for us to inspect the room or inspect the foyer for anything, or is there nothing of interest?
Other than what you've seen, you don't see really anything of interest in this foyer.
All right.
Okay. So I guess, should we proceed through the mahogany doors?
I guess so.
Yes. Yeah.
I was going to say I have a shield, and if there's anything on the other side, I should be able to block it if something does happen. So
I
I
have
walk.
a shield as well.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
What's your AC?
Mine is 18. So I walk up to the door, and I slowly press it open.
A wide hall runs the width of the house. A black marble fireplace at one end, and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword, with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
This is definitely a very interesting home.
Yes.
Massive.
Multiple
size.
floors.
They could be anywhere.
Yes.
She spoke of a monster in a dungeon.
The
we
basement.
should-
I think.
Basement. Maybe we should look
Find-
for that. Look
yeah, find-
a way to go down.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a stairwell. The stairwell in here leads up, I believe.
Perhaps we should look for other doors.
Yeah. Look.
Maybe.
So is that a fireplace on the other?
Lunara, about this time, you feel like you perceive a sound from within the house, almost like it's coming from upstairs. You think you hear the very faint coo of a baby.
Baby?
Mm-hmm. It's only you who hears that.
I can hear a baby upstairs. Do you guys think we should split up, perhaps, to maybe look for the parents and the child and then the monster?
Let's split up, gang.
Or do you think we should
I'm.
find the monster first and then...
I was going to say the safety of the children, I think, should be paramount, and if we're able to find the child
Yes.
and get it back to Rosa and Thorn, perhaps we could at least, save the children.
I don't feel like we should split up. I don't know what dangers might lurk. How do you all feel?
Splitting up would cover more ground, but in this unknown area, and the fact that there is a monster abound, I believe we must press on together.
Okay.
All right. Linnaeus, would you lead the way?
All right. Yes.
About this time, as you're about to head up the stairs, you hear like... It sounds like it came from the room to the south.
Did you guys
What
hear
was
that?
that? What did you hear that?
Yes.
Right.
Came from down there.
We must hurry.
Do you want to investigate the sound, or do you want to proceed to the child?
We should probably make sure the child's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
There could be
I
something
agree.
else in the room with them.
Yes. All right. So I guess we keep going towards where Lunara heard the child.
Okay, so up the stairs?
Yes.
Okay, so as you go up the stairs, I think Lunara and Casimir happen to see that they don't just depict flowers, nymphs, satyrs, and vines. There's weirdly also images of serpents and skulls, as well as starving men, women, and children. Upon reaching the second floor, unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a wood-framed portrait of the Durst family. You see the two children, they're smiling with, as well as a man and a woman that look to be a couple. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each sword of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths.
I don't really see anything that gives us any notification of where the baby might be. Where did you last? Where did you perceive it being? Just generally up here.
Upstairs. I don't know.
It's just from somewhere up when you were down.
Okay.
You haven't heard anything else since.
I have the faintest whiff of herbage in the air.
Just to be fair, that wasn't real.
Yeah. I guess we haven't. The only thing we can really do is go door to door and try and find something, some semblance of where the baby might be. We can look into the rooms. Yes.
Which room do you want to start?
See, there's the double doors, then there's the two single ones. I mean,
Let's do
typically.
double.
What if we did split up for just a few moments to cover more ground? Would that...
gotta tell you, in the context of Dungeons and Dragons, that doesn't really help anything. Because I'm gonna have to go back and forth. You're
Oh, okay.
You're actually gonna
Yeah.
be covering more ground at this
Okay.
time.
So,
Let's stay together, gang.
alright. Yeah.
There's a reason there's a meme that says don't split the party when people are talking about Dungeons and Dragons.
Renegade.
Okay, so, Lunara, you wish to check through the devil doors?
Let's just try the double doors first.
Okay, so I guess we check
There's
the...
2 sets of double doors.
Oh,
Oh.
North or south?
South.
south?
South.
Sure.
Alright,
I just picked one.
that's fine.
Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece. And that's about it. The interesting thing you do notice as you get close to the fireplace is those alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers. Some of those are actually carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
That's odd.
This is a very strange house.
I get the feeling they are practitioners of some sort of evil.
I
think
worry
they-
that this might be a trap.
You feel we must leave?
I think we should at least proceed with caution in case it is.
Yes.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves. This appears to be a library.
I feel like we should look into the books that are lining the bookcases. Perhaps something will lead us. Perhaps a trap door.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
What about secret doors?
Well, when you say, I guess we can all look along the bookshelves, and if we see anything of interest, I mean, we could all, like, in terms of it, I mean, I think none of us here are, like would at least notice something. So, I guess we look along the bookshelf and we try to find any semblance of
Bookshelves
secrets.
hold hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics, including history, warfare, and
Yeah,
alchemy.
here we go.
There are also several shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fiction.
Do that backer down the phone.
I'm not gonna lie, if my character was shady, I would just steal the books of Arcane.
Everyone roll a perception check.
Okay.
Everyone who's searching the bookshelf.
Okay. That's basically all of us. 14.
Did you
So-
say
Perception.
I got a +5 for perception?
Well, you do have high wisdom, so.
So I got 11.
I got 11.
You going to do plus 5?
Yeah.
Is that 6 or 9?
That's a 6. Plus your perception, which is, I think,
0, yeah.
So the next.
Yes.
You
Try a different set of
You
dice.
spot a book. It has a strange red cover and it stands out heavily amongst the other books. It looks strange. It looks odd.
Alright. I reach up to grab the book and I try to pull it down.
And instead of it coming out of the shelf, it tips backwards and you hear a loud click. And as that happens, a bigger click from the back corner of the room happens.
We found the secret place.
Holy shit.
One of the shelves swings open.
Damn. Oh god.
So it extends about 2 blocks back.
Mm-hmm.
And there are more bookshelves in here. They seem to be packed with tomes that are describing the subject of eternal life and rituals to distill the life force of others through means such as bloodletting, magical spells, and cannibalism.
What exactly have we wandered upon here? This family does not seem
Normal.
normal by any means.
A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall. Its lid is half closed. Sticking out of the chest, you see a skeletal arm.
Oh boy.
We should open the chest.
I guess we walk up to the skeleton and I investigate and I see what's happened.
You're able to kind of carefully flip the chest open, and inside you find a full-ass skeleton in leather armor. It seems to be belonging to a human who triggered a poison dart trap. 3 darts are stuck in the dead adventurer's armor and ribcage.
Oh.
The dart firing mechanism inside the chests no longer seems to function now. Clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter bearing a seal, which it seems the adventurer tried to remove before falling victim.
To the trap.
Indeed.
There's a letter in here. It's just sealed. Here, Lunara, if you wish to read it.
My most pathetic servant, I am not a Messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortunes spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Dread Lord and Master Strahd von Zarovich.
Strahd von Zarovich. Was he speaking to the...
Let the rest of them look at that too, because it's got details on it compared to the other one.
Okay, go ahead. You first.
Wait, what?
Dude, that was
What
kinda
details?
crazy.
Alright.
Oh, it's bloody.
I wanted to
You
say,
can feel the parchment too. It's
This-
older.
Yeah.
this letter, is it speaking to the master of the house?
It's kind of hard to read.
Strahd von
You're a
Zarovich.
Shire High elf. Maybe you don't read common as often as others.
And I have glaucoma, so.
And that's in real life. So, okay, I guess looking at this.
I had a bad feeling about those kids.
Oh no.
Linnaeus, man, see
Here, here. See what you can make of it, Kane.
What does it say about the other children?
He abandoned his family for in the bosom of another woman. The father was unfaithful,
Yeah.
and because of that, this chest. Can we continue looking into it?
Actually,
The chest does contain 3 blank books with black leather covers that look like they could be worth a little bit of money. There's 3 spell scrolls, and among all those, there's a
What?
collection of documents.
What was the
I guess each of us. Here you are. You are Casimir. Just to look through that. Barovian deed of property.
this I can read.
Barovian deed of property. Gustav and Elizabeth Durst. Title property, the Durst Windmill, situated at the base of the mountains cast of Valaki, west of the gates of Barovia. This is certified by the listed proprietorship. This is a deed to a windmill.
I'm looking at their will.
The last will and testament.
It says, "This is to certify that in the event of our inevitable passing, by natural means or otherwise, the ownership of these time-worn yet proud properties known as Durst Windmill, situated in the mountains east of Valaki, and Durst Manor, standing on the southern edge of the town of Barovia, as well as other Durst properties, will hereby be bequeathed to our beloved children, Rosavalda Durst and Thornbolt Durst, from their
The children.
beautiful and loyal parents, Gustav and Elizabeth Durst."
So I have a deed to the windmill. He has the last will and testament of the parents. And what do you all have?
the deed to Durst Manor?
So this is all of the legal documentation that the children would need in order to get
So
their.
glad you guys found this secret room, because I didn't realize that every single fucking piece of handout I had was in this room. I wanted you guys to be able to see this shit. If you passed this room, you wouldn't have to.
It also says that
Here you are.
outsiders, whether they be Barovian or not, if they attempt to take this property from the descendants of the noble Durst family, will face the maximum punishment as allowed by the laws of Barovia and in accordance with the burgomaster's justice. In my opinion, Gustav and Elizabeth Durst were suffering from no physical or mental impairment that would affect their ability to make a valid will.
So they were of sound mind and body.
I just want to know where Fred is. He just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling because Fred Durst.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you know he's always been a fan of breaking stuff.
Yeah,
Sorry. The,
it's all about
the
that
little
Barovian.
rolly
I was going to
guy.
say, I wonder if he's at the boiler.
He might be. a hot dog.
What are you guys talking
Go
about?
get him.
Like we're talking about
The
the missing Durst, Fred.
He's outside.
I
Fred.
know y'all be loving this shit, right? Did you say he's outside?
Fred.
Fred's outside?
Yeah, the little roller guy. Go
Yeah.
get him.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Fred.
The Cracker Barrel people named him Fred.
Dude, that room was really cool. Well then, I didn't need to sleep tonight.
All right.
The skeleton in the chest suddenly reanimates and goes, "It's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up!"
No, but we're only in contact. If you went to act, feel like it's on contract.
All right. So I think we're good with that. With that, we've found all that we can find in this room.
Yes.
I would say I've got several questions about this because the age of the parchment from Strahd von Zarovich, that name,
Well, that and what happened.
we could find out more by exploring it. I know we heard a commotion downstairs, but we haven't been able to figure out anything concerning the baby. It would seem that there was one more door. There was one more door back in the main room. I guess we should explore that, and then once we explore that, then we can go back downstairs and maybe find out more information.
What of the spell scrolls, Nick? Are we able to take those?
Yes.
Yes.
As you leave the secret room, Lenara, you see a glinting coming from behind the desk that's sitting at the back of the library.
I will go to the desk and check
Ooh,
it out.
shiny.
Yeah.
You see that there's a drawer that's hanging about partway open. It has several items resting atop it: an oil lamp, a jar of ink, quill, pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden sill bearing the Durst family's insignia, which is a windmill, as well as a small framed oil painting of a dog. Its pose is regal, and the painting goes to great lengths to detail the luster of the dog's dark fur. At the bottom of the painting is written a name, Sophaxis.
Sophaxis. I wonder if that is the name of the dog.
The drawer, which hangs half open, seems to be empty except for a heavy iron key. Other than that, you don't notice anything else strange on the way back up.
I guess if you all wish to head back out and go into the last room on this floor.
An undecorated bedroom contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is an empty footlocker. Tiny servants' uniforms hang from hooks in the adjoining
So the servants' quarters. I would say this is probably where they stay.
Oh, you see that the tiny door is actually a dumbwaiter.
Oh. Shall I push the button?
Why would there be a dumbwaiter in a servant's room?
Oh, I would say probably to serve something up from down below on the first floor. Easier to get it up to the second floor. Shall I push the button?
Yes.
Push the button.
Push the button?
Faintly from the floor below you can hear a sound of a bell ring.
I guess that's how they call to let them know that they need something. I guess now that I don't think there's anything else of interest in here.
There was another door.
Yeah,
Or is that the
That
dumbwaiter?
leads to the closet.
Oh, that's a closet?
Yeah,
Okay.
and in the closet there's just servants' uniforms.
Oh.
Okay.
This appears to be a servant's quarters. It's pretty fucking bare. It's got the bare essentials for servants.
Oh.
Sounds about right. Go back downstairs.
Yeah, it's pretty well covered the whole second floor. You going back downstairs?
Yes.
The stairs do continue upwards.
Oh, they do?
It's up to you if you want to check the ground floor before you go up higher.
Well, we heard that commotion, and now that we've explored the second floor, I
You're
mean,
going to check out the commotion.
yeah.
What?
I thought you guys wanted to find the baby first.
Yeah, I
Fuck them kids.
was going to say this mystery's just opening up, and I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if there is a baby.
I'm starting to feel that way too.
As you get back to the stairwell as well, you do sense something entering your nostrils. It smells like tasty food.
Smells almost like the tavern meal we had the other day.
There was nobody here when we came
Perhaps when we pushed that button.
Oh,
Yes.
perhaps that. So I guess there's 1, 2, 3 doors for us to explore. So, I mean, which,
in. Which one do you all wish to choose?
I was gonna say, Lenara, do you have any idea which one you would want to use?
More doors.
So it's like a hallway, like a little mini hallway.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Because I was like, wait, how would you get into the room you guys heard the bell from? And I was like looking, I was like, oh, I drew the shit from this side. You know?
Oh,
Which one do you all wish to go through?
I don't know.
Just pick one.
I was gonna say, go ahead if you wish to.
I say we go. You want to go through that one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The top one, like, where you...
It's a yeah.
And there's another door.
This looks to be the kitchen.
Hey, okay.
The kitchen is neat and tidy. It seems that the kitchen itself seems to be devoid of any food.
Strange.
I couldn't smell that smell.
You still smell food, it's just there's no food in here.
That's very
It seems
strange.
to be tidy. It's got dishware, cookware, utensils neatly placed on the shelves. Work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. Stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. A bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. And then behind the stove and to the left is a thin door.
I think we should investigate the door behind the stove.
Alright.
Perhaps it may be a pantry, but perhaps it could be something else.
Potentially, yes. I guess we could do that then.
There's
Yeah.
a pantry. It's lined by empty burlap sacks. I think that would have also been the hint that there's more space in the house right there above for the secret room.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I guess to the next door.
Yeah.
The next door,
So that would be.
you find a resplendent feast of meats, fruits, and cheeses laid out upon the table.
Huh?
In front of each of the table's 8 high-backed chairs is a place setting. Every plate seems to hold morsels of food. Each shows signs of having been recently eaten on. It looks as if the dinner party left mid-meal.
I don't know. It must have been in the midst of it, and then something happened. I guess the monster must have, or something.
Yes. You must have interrupted the.
And they all left.
A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. Wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees.
I was gonna say, can we investigate a little bit? See if there's anything amiss in this room.
You can give me a perception check.
I just rolled a nat 20. I'm not joking. I haven't, you can confirm it. Like, take a look.
I'll probably get a net.
I have 8, tends to be 21.
Or nothing at all, because it just shot through.
Yeah, 22.
Oh, now
Holy crap. Now we have the baller rolls.
I hate my life.
You're
I
fine.
got 17 plus 5.
grab a drink.
Yeah.
What did you get?
18 plus 30, so 21.
What did you get?
I got 2.
Nice.
I rolled a nat 20.
So
She got
you're,
a 20.
you're busy staring down the food and stuff while everybody else notices
Are you hungry?
Apparently.
notices the twisted faces carved into the tree trunks and wolves lurking amid the carved foliage on the walls.
Oh boy. That's disturbing. I'm going to say first the skulls up there in the main room on the second floor, and now this. There's something else going on here.
Yes, there is.
You also see that red silk drapes cover the windows. Tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted into the south wall.
I guess there's not really anything else to investigate in this room outside of the disturbing imagery of the faces in the wood, the faces in the trees.
The food's kind of tasty.
Did you eat the food?
I stole a morsel.
Kane.
You made a morsel of the food.
Kane.
I'll probably end up regretting it, but
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Kane, just remember I do have lay on hands, but it's a very limited amount.
Wait a minute. Can I
Kane?
interject into something?
Can you what?
Can you use the spell or the spell scroll protection for poison?
You could cast it on him if you want to.
are you sure?
I don't know.
It's up to you if you want. I fucked up, so it's on me.
No, it's one of those things we got out of that chest.
That's true.
Is it a one-use thing?
It is a one use.
Did you actually eat some food?
I stole a crumb.
You stole a crumb?
Do your work.
Where are you going?
I'll let Linnaeus.
Okay, I guess we will leave the dining room.
Huh?
Yeah, eat some food. I mean, so we just ended on that and eat
Yeah,
food.
eat some food.
Okay. I'd make sure.
What do y'all do now?
I guess we leave the dining room and we head across the hall to the last door on the south side of the.
This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Lying above the fireplace is a stag's head. And positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves.
Apparently,
2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabra. Chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet sports a padlock.
okay. I guess let's investigate the room a little bit. Do we do a perception check or?
You can.
Okay, a 19.
Wow. I'm just doing this.
12 plus 3, I got 15.
9 plus
Another
5,
2?
14.
I'd say the highest roll probably is the one that gets to the north cabinet first, finds it's unblocked.
Oh,
It
what was
holds a
yours?
small box containing a deck of playing cards, an assortment of wine glasses.
Hey.
The other one still has a padlock on it though, and as you rattle it, you realize it's definitely locked.
Okay. I was going to say, Kane, is anyone here? Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Do you wish to try the key on it?
Doesn't fit.
Does anyone have any way of thinking they can open this?
Well, I do have thieves' tools.
Oh, well there you are. So,
That's what I was looking to see if I had anything.
going to say if anything, if
You gotta drop your
Roll a
card.
sleight of hand check.
yeah. All right, sleight of hand. So,
Okay. Shit. Oh,
Get the
God.
loaded dice.
Dude, I don't even. I'm so scared to roll.
Here, use this.
yeah, use the moon dice. Maybe it'll give you better luck. Oh, it got stuck.
Shake it. No
Wow.
way. It's
Wow.
actually stuck.
Here. Turn it upside down.
Oh,
Here, let me see. I'll see if I can't
Put
get
the
it.
dice down. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. There we go.
I think that dice tower is cursed.
Yeah.
It might be.
Your dice is too big. My spoon is too big.
Use this one.
Here you go, Kate. Mom.
Oh my god!
He didn't roll on his tower.
happened?
Hey, roll on your tower, dude.
Roll on
What?
yours.
Roll on your tower, dude.
Hey, come
God,
on.
dude. You see what I'm
How
saying?
did you do that?
All right.
Are
Roll
you
on
sure?
your.
No, wait,
I
it
don't-
was a 7.
I don't want to take away.
Yeah, roll on your tower,
Are
dude.
you sure? Okay. I'm sorry, Nate.
He's fumbling with the lock.
Oh,
Holy sh!
19.
You pop it open.
Yay!
Thank you. Holy
Broke
mother
your, I
God.
broke your purse.
You have found the hunting chest.
Oh,
I also have a +5 in sleight of hand.
so there you go.
So-
That's a 24.
It seems to be a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, and a hand crossbow. 20 bolts for each in there.
I was going to say that's not really something that I'm very.
Did you say crossbow?
A heavy
Lots of
crossbow.
A heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, and a hand crossbow.
You already
I
have.
already have a crossbow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to say
Crossbow?
Heavy crossbow?
a heavy crossbow
Can I have it?
might give you better damage.
Can I have it?
I'm not proficient in anything of it.
With me having the guns, would I be able to carry that?
What do you mean?
Like, would I be able to carry it on my body? Like, if I was to get like the hand crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was going to say that's the thing. The guns can be your loud option, but you can have a crossbow as your stealth option.
Sure.
Because when you fire those guns, people are going to know.
Yeah.
How many bolts are there?
20 each.
20 each?
Yeah.
20 heavy, 20 for the light, 20 for the hand.
If you want to track ammo for both.
So this at least says it's a 1d10 piercing.
That's good. Whereas you had the standard crossbow, which was
1d8.
so it gives you
Usually 2 more.
two extra. Okay. So I guess I'll take the light one. I don't really have anything ranged.
Oh yeah.
I finally have a ranged weapon, and wow.
You didn't have one at all in Waterdeep either.
No, I have my javelin.
Javelins.
But that's it.
Is that all that
You
was
hear
in
the
there?
baby again.
Oh,
Me?
Oh shit.
And then go upstairs.
Upstairs?
Okay.
Have we checked out everything downstairs?
Seems that way.
Out of curiosity, is there a reason why she's the only one doing that?
She has the highest passive perception bonus of anyone in the party at 15.
That makes sense.
I get it. I get
Yeah,
it.
She's much more likely to just hear things when she's not actually listening to them. Much more likely to just smell things when she's not actually smelling for them and stuff like that.
Guys, I can hear the child again.
Okay.
Baby's crying. Upstairs.
Okay.
The stairs that ascend to the second floor do indeed go higher.
Okay. So, I guess we proceed up the stairs all the way. Wait, we go up to the second floor and then we keep going, I guess.
I
Alright.
guess they won't be able to hear him or hear the baby until we get right up on it.
Yeah, well, they'd be able to hear it when they get closer, probably.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Alright,
That
JT.
card that I
It's
had.
right there.
Dice tower is going to be a little way right there.
My bad, bro. There you go.
You're good. Upon
Okay.
reaching the third floor balcony, the air seems to grow cold. All at once, the lamps and fires within the house extinguish. The highly polished wood paneling on the walls and floors begins to lose its luster, age, and crack before your eyes. Cobwebs and dusts appear on surfaces and walls.
Oh my god. What is going on?
I don't like this.
This-
Dun, dun,
We
dun.
need to get out of here.
Go ahead and look at my damage dice. See what I need
Yep,
to
same
pull out.
here, same here.
There is a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall, draped in cobwebs. The lamps seem to be mounted to the oak paneled walls as usual, which are carved with wooden scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. That's about it.
Is your AC 18 with shield, Nate? Or is
Yes. It's 18 with shield.
it just, so it's just 16 regular?
Yeah.
Nate.
Okay.
But I almost always got my shield out because I tried to do sword and board. That's like my main thing.
We have the same AC.
Yeah. Okay, so we see the armor, and I guess, I mean, what do you all want to do?
I'm sorry, what was in the room? Is it just armor or?
Yeah, there's carvings on the walls as well, to depict woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters.
What do you all feel we should do? Do you think we should approach the armor?
Can I roll a perception check and investigate the surrounding area?
Yes, you can.
Okay. 14 plus 3, so that's 17.
So those two, I guess, are
16 plus 5.
Casimir is examining the room. He starts to notice the tiny critters that you're saying seem to have a lot of bats and ravens and things you wouldn't normally expect to be drawn on walls for decoration. Frogs, toads, snakes. And then Lunara, tiny corpses hanging from the trees.
Oh no.
Worms bursting up from the ground in the pictures. And then, as you put your fingers out to check out such a horrible sight, you see a crack in the shape of a door.
Oh.
And it comes open, leading to a cobweb-filled wooden staircase. Going up.
Creepy.
So there's like an attic?
staircase.
Seems that way.
Like an attic or something, I guess, yeah. I'm gonna say perception checks in every room, I guess that's the way to go about it. So, you all want to head up into the attic?
I mean, if it was up to me, I would suggest just going down, slaughtering the kids, throwing them in there, and just
Oh, Jesus.
But
Well, you're an evil bastard, huh?
That's some chaotic evil right
I'm just
there.
telling you, those kids ain't right. I was looking at them the whole fucking time, like this.
You're like, fuck them kids.
I
They just
I
led
was-
us to our
I was trying to
demise.
contemplate. I was like, would my character question them though? I questioned them, so
I feel like your character would question everything.
maybe.
Their hall is chafed with dust and cobwebs. This one is visibly held shut with a padlock.
Oh, right.
Chest.
Lenara could use her.
What is it? It fits.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It unlocks. This room contains a bricked up window, flanked by two dusty wood-framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides, and a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you stand. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor, two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing.
oh shit.
The smaller of the two cradles, a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Ah, yeah.
They were
This is Rose and Thorn. They're ghosts.
Yeah, we wouldn't have even had to kill him. We would have tried to kill him. Realized that earlier.
Thank you, Casimir.
What do we do?
Locked in that room.
That's I guarantee you that something bad happened, and and either one of their parents did that to them. They died in there.
Could have been a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Is there? Hold on. Is there anything in the room to indicate that it was a sacrifice or
When you,
anything like that?
when you inspect the room,
You don't see anything like a ritual dagger. You don't see any blood stains. You can't find anything that indicates that anyone did anything to these children necessarily.
Who do this to these children?
Die of starvation. Are we able to tell, like,
You can make a medicine check.
a what?
A medicine check.
Okay. With a D20?
Your medicine skill if you have any.
14 plus 5.
You were able to surmise that based on the fact that there was a padlock on the door outside, someone probably
Starved.
locked them in and left them here until they starved.
So I had a feeling.
I guess I look at the child's remains and I,
Reminds you of your kids.
yes, I kneel down next to the remains and I, knowing what happened with my family, I wish to see if I could put their remains to rest. Is there a way for me to, like, take their remains?
Bury them.
They're small enough that you have a big enough pack that you think you could probably take the majority of their bones, clothing, and you could probably take them back out with you and try to bury them somewhere if you like.
Anything is better than this. Very well. I guess I will reach down and I will carefully like take their remains and I'll put them in my backpack and I will try to and I will think of a way and a place to see that they are properly buried. Anything else in the room?
The dollhouse seems to look exactly like this house. It might be a replica.
Oh, perhaps it could fill us in on giving us like an idea of like what we're dealing with.
Check it out.
Okay, so you approach the dollhouse. You see it has two little hinges and handles on the sides, and you're able to open it up and you see the inside of it. About the time you do this, though, you hear a voice from behind you. What are you doing to my dollhouse?
Oh no.
So you turn and you see Rosabalda standing in the door to the room.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
And Thorn is at her side, crying and sniffling still.
We've heard a baby crying. We assume that that is your sibling, and we figured we could get a better scope of the rest of the house that we haven't been to if we looked at your dollhouse.
That sounds like my brother. I prefer you not mess with my toys, but if you think it would help you find him, that's fine.
Alright.
I'd like to show you what Rose and Thorn now look like that they're inside of the house as well, by the way.
Oh,
Oh, no. This is gonna be ugly. Oh. Ooh, yeah.
Are they vampires?
Oh, wow. Holy shit. What did they look like before?
Oh, what the fuck?
I don't think they would be vampires because they wouldn't have left skeletons behind.
What's the hell? We're not
Yeah,
but
they're
those
ghosts.
capes make it look like they're
Just the Victorian garb, I think.
So
So they're ghosts.
they're ghosts. I would also ask them like, why would you lie to us and say that they're like
We didn't lie to you, mister.
Before we move on, I'll turn around and I'll ask them what happened to you both.
I think my parents locked us in here, but they didn't make it back, and so
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this happened to you. And I really
We will.
want to help as much as I can.
Could you show us where this hidden room is?
she points on the dollhouse. There should be a room over here. Should be around here.
I guess we can leave this room and
You can also tell from the dollhouse that there was probably a secret door on the other side of the stairs down here.
and proceed to look for more up here in the attic, and then hopefully it'll give us more answers. I guess we will leave the children's room.
Go here.
Well, there's...
Do you want to go up that attic to where the secret door is?
Yeah, we can go to that side of the attic and see if we can't discover about that secret door. Big room for up in the attic.
Yeah, it is.
Looks like a storage room. A storage room. A dusty chamber packed with old furniture, chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like. All draped in dusty white sheets. Near an iron stove underneath one of the sheets is an unlocked wooden trunk.
I guess we'll go to the trunk.
Who wants to open it?
I will.
Yeah.
Alright, you open the trunk, and there's another skeleton inside. Not even kidding. Looked like, as far as you could probably tell, the skeletal remains of the family's nursemaid wrapped in a tattered bed sheet stained with dry blood. Also, Rose and Thor didn't follow you out of the room, by the way.
Yeah,
So they're still in.
doesn't surprise me.
Is there anything else in the trunk?
No.
Just a dead lady's skeleton.
I guess we can like, do a.
Is there anything else in the room?
Not other than a bunch of junk underneath sheets, it looks like.
Well, they said that there was a secret. There was a secret in this room, so I guess we need to look around for it and see if we can't find it.
Roll a perception check with advantage.
Oh, and that was a 15.
12, so 13, so 16.
So 18.
Yeah, everybody literally. Did you roll with advantage, by the way?
Yeah.
You still got an 8?
Yeah. The
What
second
the
one. Was,
fuck?
the second one was 4.
What the fuck? I think you should use some different dice. That's fucked up.
I don't have any heavier ones. Like these are fairly light. I just don't have any actual heavy
You
ones.
do?
Just
Oh yeah, I have a hard time
fucking
seeing
roll them
those.
across the table next time. See how
Okay,
those
that
shit
is
they
perfectly fine, dude.
Yeah,
I'll do
just-
that.
just
I didn't know if that was legal. That's why I hadn't been, you
do.
know.
Shit. But yeah, you find the door pretty quickly and easily, and it opens pretty quickly and easily just by pushing on it. Leads to a narrow spiral staircase made of creaky wood. Seems to be contained within about a 5-foot wide shaft of mortar stone that starts here and goes down, down, down.
This might be the way to the basement. So, what do you say? Do you all wish to like see what else is up here, or what else is on the 3rd floor before going down?
May not be the worst idea.
Because if we go down there,
We may not.
we may not be able to come back up.
What do you all feel?
Let's finish exploring the 3rd floor first. Or the
Okay.
attic first, rather.
Okay. Yeah, there's 2 more doors in the attic. So I guess we can head into the one closest to the children's bedroom.
Looks like a spare bedroom. It's filled with webs, contains a slender bed, a nightstand, a rocking chair, an empty wardrobe, a small iron stove. Other than that, it's completely barren.
The housemaid.
The house, yeah, the lady that's remains were in the other room.
Perhaps, but actually, that typically nursemaids have a larger room. They're treated pretty good compared to a lot of other servants.
Mm.
This may be a stupid thing, but could we investigate the stove?
You can. Investigation check.
I think I actually have a advantage on that one. +3.
All right, JT. SA. Come on, big money, big money, big money.
15 +3, so
18.
18.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you can squeak the rusty stove hinge open and such. Obviously, it's not lit right now. And kind of shine your whatever you have that's turn off light.
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of a glint in the back, and as you reach in and pull it out, you pull out, for some weird reason, it looks like someone tried to burn maybe an envelope or something at some point. It must have had a couple of coins in it that they didn't take out, so you pull out a couple of gold coins.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm really glad I decided to look in the stove.
Well done, Kane.
My German nature came
So
in
we
handy.
got 2 coins.
2 gold.
Oh, I wouldn't think there's anything else to investigate.
There's not really in this room.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess we go across the hall to the other room.
Where did my thing go?
Seems to be another spare bedroom. Dust-choked room containing a slender bed, nightstand, small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool, an empty wardrobe, a rocking chair, and a smiling doll in a lacy yellow dress sits in the northern window box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
Behind you.
She just winked at me.
Anywho, what do you want to do?
Well, can you move the pieces?
I'd like to check desk.
Yeah.
The writing desk?
Yeah.
And I guess, as much as I'm probably gonna dread it, I'll investigate the doll.
Roll investigation checks.
Okay.
17.
Plus 3, so
Now you got the loaded dice.
Jesus. What was this from? All right.
18. Was that 18?
Yeah.
I keep forgetting what my investigation is, dang it. Oh, 1. Okay, so 19.
Hell yeah.
So
19 and
20.
20. So the doll looks like a normal doll. You do swear to God you just saw her wink at you though. You're checking out the desk and it's
I
pretty
didn't
much
know-
just scribblings, crumpled up pieces of paper. Some of the drawers are cracked open, and as you go through them, you don't really find much of use until you get to one door and it slides open, and there's a couple of coins inside.
Hey.
Hey.
There's gold coins hidden all over the place.
Real quick, my friend. The doll, I swear to you, it winked.
Okay, and I would say that, given what we have seen tonight, that actually would not be the strangest thing.
If that fucking doll winks like in real life.
I wish I had a way to make it do that.
No.
That'd be actually really cool.
Is there anything else in this room that we... No?
Okay.
Okay. So I guess that does it for the attic.
Oh, we have a dinner. So glad to finally have you for a snack.
Well then.
She says a bunch of them.
Some courage to go with the dog shit. He just sees a little dog and she's like, oh, hi. And he's like, oh. And then she does that.
Did you turn her to face this way?
Huh? Did I?
You're fucking with him.
No, because it was... Whatever.
I don't know if I did or not.
Great. Anyway.
Okay, so
Where to now?
I guess head back down to the third floor because that's all the rooms on the attic, right?
You want to explore the rest of the third floor? I would say as you're getting back to the stairwell, you hear a curious sound. Clanking sounds. It sounds like big pieces of metal scraping against each other.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's
The
that
armor.
fucker.
Oh, shit.
Proceed with caution, I guess.
What do we do?
He's alive.
Hold on.
Well, we can go towards the clanking metal, or we can go down into the basement. Neither option is great.
I do love your optimism, Castamere.
I'm going to say we at least know potentially what we're dealing with on the third floor, whereas if we go into the basement,
We don't
we're
know.
completely in
And
the dark.
Potentially.
we could be flanked.
Yes. I would say let's
With caution, I think we should
proceed to the third.
proceed to the third
Back to the
floor.
third floor. Okay. Back down we go. Boop, 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 boop. And
Check the ambiance, see how long it keeps going for. Okay, yeah, we're still good. We got like 2 hours left on. Which room are you guys headed towards?
Oh,
we're-
toward the armor.
we're
Clanking.
heading downstairs, or we're headed down down the stairs in the attic back to the third floor.
You guys got 4 doors.
Yeah. Well, which ones do y'all wanna go in?
Okay, the door closest to us.
That's what I was thinking.
So that one.
Uh-oh.
My
About to
strong
get
suit
real.
with realistically. At least a D8.
Oh great. The Taroka deck.
Thought those were the amount of enemies we had to fight, but where the fuck did all them come from?
As you reach the bottom and the one in the lead turns towards the door, you suddenly see the armor right next to you turn to look you directly in the eyes as it raises its weapon over its head.
Uh-oh. Alright,
What do you do? You first.
Okay, so
Who's first?
you'll have to kind of paint me a picture here. Can I see it? Like, I don't. You know what I'm
Kinda,
saying?
yeah. Like, you get kind of a weird view, like, from the stairs. Like, you could shove quickly past everyone if you want to move out of the stairway.
Wouldn't I have to go past the armor to go down?
Technically, yeah. Like, you would end up in its range if you go all the way down.
Is it in a view enough for me to be able to hit it with something?
Yeah, you can try shooting over people's heads and hitting it from where you're at. Like,
Just tell him to duck.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's obviously about to attack, so it's not like we can talk our way out here. So I am going to cast Produce Flame, and then I'm going to hurl it. When I use Produce Flame, I am going to snap my fingers and produce a very small flame. And with my open palm in this hand, I'm going to create a bigger flame that I can hold.
what color is this flame?
It's going to look like normal flame with a hint of green. There's like a very light hint of green around it.
You notice, strangely enough, it's very much a way darker green than normal, almost black.
Oh boy.
That's weird.
But it still feels like a normal ball of flame to you, and you're ready to huck it at the super.
Okay, well, now I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to hurl.
Holy shit.
Is that 18? I think that's 18. I'm going to
Yeah.
turn this on just... That is a...
It's an 18 or a 19.
That's a 19, so that's
Damn.
plus 4 or 5, so 24.
I'd say, yeah, you're able to just, like, fucking
Yeet!
eat that and hit the suit armor right in the face with it.
Woo! Woo! Pow! Alright, so 1d8 damage. I don't reckon it gets any extra, does it?
I don't think so.
No. Well, 1d8. 6.
Damn.
Not bad. Not bad damage. It was better than my sickle or slingshot could do, so I'll take that.
So you managed to hurl this flame deftly over everyone's head and slap it into the suit of armor, which definitely puts everybody in the hallway on alert, even Linnaeus, as he's just like, whoa!
Boom!
Like, the armor's head cricks back, and then it just lurches back forward slowly.
Oh, well.
It's definitely
Good
got a
shot,
char.
Casimir. Little warning next time.
It's Linnaeus' turn next.
Alright. So I am going to...
Do you guys like this idea for initiative mode?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I basically am able to, with a bonus action, I'm able to do a Shieldmaster shove. So I'm going to run up on the armor and I'm going to shield shove it back to give us a little more room.
So you gotta move here?
Yeah, I'm gonna move here,
Try to shove him this way?
shove him that way.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, so you first do an attack, then your bonus action tries to shove.
okay. So I rolled a 15. Let's see what's my plus on that. Plus 2 on strength.
Plus another 2 for proficiency.
Yeah, so
This would be...
19.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yeah, okay. So
So you can
then,
roll damage for your attack first.
okay, D8 plus 2 slashing. Jesus, they came flying out of there.
Same problem. Two-sided, I think.
And that's a 5 plus 2, so that's a 7. So 7 damage. And then after slashing, I will push him. I will use my bonus action to push him back.
He needs to roll a saving throw. Because, yeah.
Okay, so I just
I
roll.
think you roll a strength check and he rolls a strength saving throw. Is how that would work.
Okay, so strength, I have a plus 2 on that, so here we go. 14 plus 2, so that's a 16. That's a 4.
Plus 2.
6.
You win.
Okay, so
He
I...
definitely got shoved back against the wall.
Okay, so I shove him back and...
After smacking the shit out of him with your sword. So.
Yeah, so did 7 damage and then pushed him back to give us more room. So y'all can get out of the... Y'all aren't going to be trapped in that stairwell.
It'll be Lunar's turn next.
I'm going to use my heavy crossbow.
Hell
Do
yeah.
I need
Do you
to?
want to move it all first? Like out of the...
I would say...
Yeah, move closer.
Yeah, if you want to move out of the stairwell, where I cleared him back, y'all can get out of there. Yeah, roll for attack.
Attack roll, and then. Okay.
See if it hits.
Ranged attack. Add your dexterity bonus, then add your proficiency bonus to it.
That's good.
So 15 plus 0 plus 2, so 17.
I would say where he just got shoved back against the wall, he's going to have a hard time getting out of the way of that. So yeah, that's it.
Alright.
So now I do damage.
D10.
Whatever your
D10.
Double 0.
That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Damn!
Okay.
Yeah, you launch a crossbow like right into the open part, like on the front of its armor, and its head again cricks back really hard. Then yet again, it slowly cricks back forward again. I believe it is now the turn of King.
I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Move a little bit into the clearing there next to me, or
Yeah,
next to me and Lunara, basically.
I'll move up next to Linnaeus.
Keeping the druid safe up in the steering wheel.
return the favor next level, guys. I promise.
I get you, man. I get you.
I'm going to conjure it up, and it's like this green acid, obviously, and it seems like it's just steaming off of my hands as it is, and I'm going to kind of hurl it right into his face.
Yet again, it's very, very dark green compared to how you think it would normally look. Almost black.
That is very odd. I'll let you read this real quick. I got it pulled up for you. Oh,
I gotta beat a 13 with a dexterity check. That's a 2. He has a +0 dexterity bonus, so he failed horribly. He's covered in acid now.
But I'll next level.
As it moves to his turn, your acid will deal 2d4 damage to him.
at the same time, or
Shake you.
yeah.
or
Either one,
separately.
Yeah, since I picked the subclass that I did,
One.
it lets me go up higher.
4?
So I can
How the
be,
fuck do you read
you know, bigger things.
I don't know.
Saber-toothed cat,
That's awesome.
brown bear.
It was a 1 and a 1.
Fuck.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
not so much
Did
then.
it say how much, did it add anything to it, or is it just the 2d4?
Acid takes 2d4 damage at start of each. No.
It's 2d4.
Yeah.
Moves forward. Doesn't hit Linnaeus.
Oh, fuck me.
And it doesn't hit Kane either.
Hey, hey.
You both see it coming, and you're able to do a synchronized tuck under.
Oh!
Oh,
And it's back over to Casimir's turn.
I feel like I only really have one option. None of my other options are that great. So I guess I'm going to move again to just where I can see it, basically between, enough. I'm going to be like, watch out everybody! And cast Produce Flame and throw it again.
Yeah. Alright. Sounds good.
Whatever, +5.
Whoop, whoop.
I mean,
Come on, baby.
Right. Big rolls. Big money. Big money. 19 plus 5, so 24.
Hey,
Sweet.
So 1d8.
Big money.
4. Okay, well.
4. Alright. So you manage to throw a piece of flame into it. This time you actually see its left pauldron fly off and hit the back wall behind it.
And yeah, I guess on my turn.
And it's gonna be Linnaeus again.
Alright. I will attack again with my longsword. I will do basically just try and attack again. See? 15 plus 2 plus that's 19, so yeah. And then alright, and then D8. Here we go. 5 plus 2, 7. And I'm also going to do the action again where I actually.
Oh, do that?
No.
How do you kill it?
Oh.
Nice.
Actually, funny enough, I'm going to basically just run at it, and I'm going to slash. I'm going to jump slash down, and just cut it from here on its pauldron where its pauldron came flying off, and I'm going to basically cut it down the middle and diagonal.
Damn.
And after it's basically ready to fall, I'm going to actually do my shield bash again, and I'm going to knock it over the railing off the balcony into the lower end of the house. Basically, like destroying it.
Like you're standing next to the railing, so you watch it kind of fall past, and you get to like look down and just be like,
I like that.
So he is dead. Is there blood or anything?
No,
It's just an animated armor.
Oh.
Yeah. Shall I continue with our investigation?
Yes, I think we should.
dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Sir,
The mirror is right there on that wall, where the secret door looked like with that. Anything you'd like to check out?
Can we investigate the mirror?
Bless you.
You can.
Bless you, kid.
Is it high?
Would you like to roll a perception check?
Is it?
Whoever's investigating it. Probably just a couple people at the time can get close to it, since
Yeah.
it's not taking up more than a 5-foot square.
And
That's
it's
true.
perception, right?
Yeah. Kane, you are looking in the mirror itself, while Lunara looks around the outside edges of it. Around the outside edges of the mirror, you notice eyeballs among the berries. And while you're looking in the mirror, Kane, you realize your reflection looks very, very off. You see like a skeletally thin reflection of yourself, as if you were near to starving to death.
That's
It's about this time you feel something strange in your stomach.
Oh,
God.
Need you to roll a Constitution save.
Fuck me. Is that which one is that? The 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And what's your constitution plus? We have plus.
So it'd be a +2.
You'll be alright. Okay, interference from Linnaeus. Roll again. He hit my mini.
How much was it?
8
It was
plus 2.
8
so
plus
10.
2.
Yeah, roll it again.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
16 plus 2.
So 18, if that.
Nice. You basically just suddenly feel like an extreme urge to vomit. You turn around and you hurl on the floor. As soon as you do, you're just like, I feel really good now. And you look back at the mirror and your reflection's normal again.
Okay, are you alright?
Yeah. I felt so very sick. I looked sickly.
I'm just ready. Next time, don't eat anything that in rooms with you're not sure.
Yeah. I was hungry.
I'm just
Nothing.
glad you didn't throw up on me.
Watch your step, Lunara.
You realize, like, basically, like, after you looked back and, like, hurled, like, you had actually touched something on the mirror and it kind of clicked and opened, and now that door opens back to the attic as well.
Oh, so it's another way into the attic.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a secret door.
Secret tunnel.
That's the other secret door on the other side of the secret stairs.
Secret tunnel.
Say we go through the single door.
I say we go through the same
Pick a door, any door. Okay, what's in the single door?
Well, as you go to open the single door, you don't quite make it through when you hear a whooshing, whirring sound from behind you. You hear a whoosh and a hiss. The air seems to darken around you. Suddenly, in the far corner of the room, you hear a hiss. And as you turn, you see some sort of spectral abomination staring you down. It comes forth and lunges.
It's really fucked up, actually.
Alright. Let's see what fate has in store for us.
Oh
The ghost goes first.
Oh boy.
Fucking
no.
Your positioning was like this, correct?
Yeah.
We'll go with that. It doesn't even seem to touch the floor as it floats across the room to this side. Approaches Lunara.
she's gonna fall over.
It reaches out its bony spectral hand towards you. You recoil in horror as it tries to grasp and misses. Linnaeus.
Okay.
Freaking cool.
Okay. Basically, I'm going to turn around, and my character is going to, and Linnaeus is going to basically run towards the entity, and basically going to yell, "Lenara, look out!" And then Lenara, she notices me coming, and gets to the side, and I run up, and I basically run straight for the specter, and I slash for it with my longsword. Attack. 3 plus 5 or plus 2, so
Your sword appears to go straight through it, but does nothing. It's the light ball.
No.
I have a reaction, but that's about it. I don't have a bonus action can benefit.
Alright. Lunar is next.
Alright.
I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
I do D20 first, right? 20.
Wow.
Wow.
What
Nat
does it look
20?
like when you cast Inflict Wounds on something?
I'm going to. It says it's with touch, so I guess I'm just gonna reach out
You touch them?
and touch its face, and it says I can.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but it deals necrotic damage, correct? What's going to happen is your hands are going to sink in. You can kind of feel something. It's ethereal. And you cast your spell. And then you just go flick right in your face. It doesn't seem to do anything.
It doesn't do anything?
It's an undead, so
No.
necrotic damage doesn't do shit.
Are you shitting me?
It's a necrotic entity.
That was
Sorry.
that was awesome, dude.
It's a horror campaign. I'm sorry, Kate.
That was amazing.
Well, I thought that would work.
On anything else, it would have been a really good move. But it doesn't
Okay.
really do much against the ghost. But you guys have to learn this as you go, like everybody else. So.
Alright. So
I
next
can't just be
is
like, I wouldn't do that if I were
Next
you.
is
Because that would
Cade.
kind of ruin the fun, you know?
Yeah.
Is this one a D10?
yes.
It was like a poking privates, just
I am going to
like the sweet spot.
use Firebolt against it.
Okay.
Um,
That would be an attack roll first.
yes. And then my proficiency is +2.
21.
Intelligence plus 3.
Oh shit.
Plus 5.
So it's a plus 5 total.
So
My
yeah.
bad. My bad.
13 plus 5, 18.
18.
That's it.
That's
My
it.
bad, dude.
It's it.
As I am conjuring up the firebolt, it's burning in my hand, and I'm going to shove it directly in his face. Well, not directly because I'm a little bit behind, so I'll have to hurl it over Lunara.
Lunara,
Yeah, so it'll kind of just breeze, whip right past Lunara's
yeah.
Hey.
Your flame is a very dark green, almost black.
again. And I notice it before I cast it, and I still take the chance to throw it. It goes past Lunara's head, and it hits him directly in the face.
Roll your damage.
Okay, and that's a D10, I believe. 5.
So it hits it, and it does actually stop right at its face. Like it explodes on its face, and it kind of goes up, and it just kind of rocks its head back a little bit.
Okay.
Casimir.
Well, reckon. Wait. Sorry, my phone was falling. I'm going to move around Lunaris here. And, keep it a little bit back there. And, produce flame. So,
Hell yeah,
that's
dude.
all I got.
Dude, it works.
Produce flame.
Pretty much all I've got. Unless I do Thunder Wave, and then everybody's going to feel that shit. Potentially. Better damage, though. But it's a 14?
That's a hit.
for 6 damage.
Alrighty.
Dang.
You hurl a thing of flame, it kind of blows up off the side of it. It flinches slightly, and then it shifts slightly in this direction. Spotting the last person that attacked it, named Casimir, it reaches its hand towards you.
It's gonna hit me because I got 11 armor.
Huh?
I said it's gonna hit me because I have no armor.
Oh, really?
Probably.
Your AC is 12, so yeah, it's not the best.
Is it 12? I think I've done 11. No, it's 12. Okay, I fucked up.
It actually misses you.
Hey!
Man.
It's back to Linnaeus again.
Okay.
Shot him.
I was going to say, we do have that scroll for what? Spirit weapon?
Yeah, spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon? What's the, let's see. Spiritual.
That's probably in your card somewhere, but it's probably flipped over, unfortunately.
Basically, you can make a melee spell, attack against a creature in 5 feet of you. On a hit, target takes force damage equal to that of your spellcasting ability modifier. It is a bonus action, so it basically, it is a hit plus whatever attacks you do have.
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
Force damage.
I don't feel like wasting it on myself.
Clerics of deities who are associated with a particular weapon. What was that?
I guess if like your deity's
Make
like
this
bigger than
spell's
swords.
effect resemble that weapon.
Spear of Night. So if you use spiritual weapon, it's always going to look like a spear because it's a lunar Spear of Night.
Okay,
Are
so
you using it or?
no, I was thinking just like what can we use to like apply more damage to this thing, but I don't want to waste it because I don't have any. My spellcast modifier is dog shit right now because I don't.
If you want to use it, that's fine. I was just trying to figure out who would have the most hit damage.
I think it would only go up to about 3, which would be like.
Well, I would have +4 damage. I have +4 damage on top of the D8 that I wouldroll, so I could get potentially 12 damage.
Kane has a +5.
Yeah,
I
Kane.
think you have a +5. So I think it's like 4, 5, 5, and I don't know what Andrew has for sure.
I forgot where you found that at.
It's your spellcasting for wisdom. It's for druid, it's wisdom plus your proficiency.
So that'd be 5. So
Okay.
3 plus.
So all y'all are
It's 5 for
+5.
everybody but Nate. So Nate would be the weakest one by
So,
1
yeah.
point of damage.
Okay.
That's 1 point of damage.
That's
So-
not bad.
But that's the thing is, all of us now are going to be attacking. So one of you all, if you want to, you can use it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to attack again. I'm just going to like use my basic attack.
You can use it. I'm just
No,
trying
I'm
to figure
saying,
it
Kate,
out.
I'm trying to be most efficient here.
Okay.
That's it. I'm not trying to like. I don't want to waste it. Anyway. 14 plus 2.
That's good.
Yeah, okay. He is against a wall, but
Yeah, he's still against the wall. So
Okay.
we can't really push him right now.
plus 8. So 8 plus 2, so that's 10.
So yeah, you do feel like your sword makes punches. It doesn't quite feel like cutting through flesh. A few times we've had to do that before.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't feel great, but it doesn't feel bad either.
I really wish I had other actions that other stuff that I could do to like do better damage to it.
Get this.
Lunar's turn.
I say, do you have any like
What's that bless thing do for you?
bless?
It just gives you an extra like dice on your roll, pretty much.
Yeah.
It it buffs your party members.
It what?
Buffs your party members.
Everybody gets extra rolls,
But you can
basically.
use it on yourself as well. I think you can use it on 3 people total.
Guiding bolt would probably be a decent one. Does radiant damage though, don't it?
Guiding bolt? Yeah,
Yeah.
guiding bolt does radiant damage.
So that actually would do good against this thing.
Somebody else's next, I think next turn or something next
That's
turn.
yes. The next person
And
who
the
attacks
next
gets
attack
advantage on
roll
the attack.
made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage.
Yeah, so
I guess-
it would be he'd get an attack with advantage if you use guiding bolt.
If I use this guiding bolt and then you use the spiritual weapon,
I'm pretty sure you can do both if you want. 'Cause,
I can do both?
yeah, the spiritual weapon cast is a bonus action. So you can cast
Oh,
guiding
shit.
bolt with your action, then use the spiritual weapon.
And deal even more damage.
Oh shit.
Go
Are
for
you
it.
guys okay with that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
If not, it's on you, dog.
Let's
I know,
go,
right?
Nara.
I mean, I wouldn't mind a
Get the
kill.
shine as a cleric.
Oh yeah, cleric. Yeah. Once
Guiding
again,
bolt. So I need to
Make an attack roll.
this and
Yeah.
this one. 15, and then
15's a hit.
Damn.
do I get a spell attack bonus or no?
You
Probably,
do, but you've
but
already
it's
taken
already
it away.
Oh, okay.
So then it'd be whatever your.
4d6. So that means
4d6?
Yeah.
That sounds like a
Jesus.
lot.
that's what it says.
Holy shit.
Yep, that's what it says. Make a ranged spell attack on hit. The target takes 4d6 radiant damage.
God damn.
That's a good ass hit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, what level is that?
That's base level. I
Alright,
mean, it's
roll
right there. It
4d6.
doesn't say the
You need
higher
extra
levels.
d6s?
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
base right there.
Damn. Okay. That's crazy.
Plus,
good.
you know, it should have
Damn, Kate.
advantage.
Oh, here,
I don't
D6.
think she's got any spiritual weapon.
I don't either. I think
No,
this is...
you could probably save it.
Somebody got a light.
Yep, I can get you. Yep. 4.
4. Good one.
4. 8. 1. 9. And 6. So 15.
Not only do you cast your guiding bolt, it's the first spell anyone's cast so far that looks the way it should. Describe how it obliterates the specter.
Hey.
A flash of white light streaks towards the creature, and it basically just disintegrates it.
Alright. Leaves like a Hiroshima style like outline just on the
Yeah.
behind it.
And it's like, yeah.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice shot, Lenara.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna save that fucking spell.
It's a good spell.
Well, especially against like undead and like stuff like
Well,
this.
that and then.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, he told me that inflict wounds was gonna kill everything, and so that's why
Everything
I
that's
tried
not-
it.
Everything that's living.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anything that's not a ghost or a zombie
Well,
or a
that's
vampire.
not what this says.
You just gotta go by the damage type.
Yeah, necrotic damage is
Radiant's
not the
gonna
best.
do more
against
damage.
undead,
Necrotic's gonna do
unfortunately, but it will
pretty-
absolutely kill other things.
Oh yeah.
Anything
Kinda like
that's
using fire on a
alive, like
fire.
it will fucking destroy.
Um,
Guiding
That's
bolt's
one time you
basically
can't
the
use fire
opposite
with fire.
thing. It's like guiding bolt's going to destroy anything that is undead. So.
Yeah,
And
and
if it doesn't, somebody else is
Finding
gonna get a
balance.
good
Yeah,
chance.
and if guiding bolt doesn't kill him, somebody else is probably going to get
Well,
a finishing blow because
and-
of its advantage. That it gives
and
him.
you see that's the advantage that my character is going to get with Hex. Hex does necrotic. Hex does necrotic, but Divine Smite does radiant damage. So that's going to be like my balance out.
Oh shit! It's like 4 a.m.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 feet of 6.
Guess you guys have gotten into this one.
Hell yeah.
Well, of course, man.
You guys need your
So the
dice.
door that you were previously going to open
Did
seems
you
to
get
lead
yours
into
back?
a nursery.
Oh, a nursery. Oh boy.
That's weird.
So we're going into a nursery. So maybe the baby.
Maybe the baby's in here.
Seems to contain a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
I'm gonna go up to it, and I am going to move the veil with my sickle. I'm gonna like as far away as I can. Just.
Inside, you see a tightly wrapped baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's completely wrapped like head to toe. I can't see it.
Poor thing.
Well, I guess I'm gonna unravel it enough to make sure that that's an actual human child possibly in there, and it's not like a doll.
It is not. You find nothing inside.
It's empty.
Interesting. So did it look like space, and then you unwrap it, and it's just like
It
nothing?
looked like a baby, and you unwrap it, yeah, and it's just all of a sudden
Nothing but
blanket.
cloth.
What the fuck?
Okay. And that's all that's in the room?
That's it.
Okay, well, get back out of there. So we got those other 2 doors, so... Well, I guess... I don't know, y'all can tell me if y'all want to do something different, but I say we basically go back out this way, and we'll just go that way. How's that sound?
Did we already check out the balcony?
No.
No, we hadn't.
I mean, you can if you want to.
No, it's
I don't
cool.
want to get pushed off.
No.
Like, I feel like that's totally going to happen.
Yeah.
That one's a square 4x4 room. This dark room contains a wooden tub with clawed feet, a small iron stove with a kettle resting atop it, and a barrel underneath a spigot in the east wall. A cistern on the roof used to collect rainwater, which was borne down a pipe to the spigot. However, the plumbing doesn't seem to work.
Here, I'll take it.
Just sip.
Well, Okay, check out the last room.
Yeah.
This door here. You got a double
Oh,
doors
I
right
missed
there.
that door.
Let's do the last single door. See what's in there.
Yeah, I must have assumed that was, we'd already been in that room.
This
or
one
something.
just opens into a 2x1 room. A storage room.
Oh.
Dusty shelves line the wall of this room. A few of the shelves have folded sheets, blankets, old bars of soap on them. Who opened the door?
I guess I did. So I said, let's go in that room. So I'll say I did it.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Well,
Uh-oh.
at least I put more points into Dex than I did Strength, so this could help me out.
Yeah?
It probably won't.
You're good.
Well, guess what? I got some stuff that say yes. So.
Oh, no, I get +1. I'm just gonna be like, open it up and something's gonna collapse on me and my tiny dwarf legs. I can't get out of the way fast enough. If I can just eat
You'll
it.
be alright.
No, I won't. 4.
Plus,
That's 3 + 1. 4.
the broom on the other side of the wall, just all of a sudden you see it open its eyes and it flies forward and splinters across your face.
That's a broom.
Yeah.
Alright.
You take.
Too much damage.
That was the wrong dice.
Good.
Because that would have been 10.
Yeah.
That would have hurt.
I'd be borderline dead. Yeah, I'd have 1 hit point left.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage.
3 bludgeoning, so I'm at 8 HP.
And
Ah.
the broom just explodes into like splinters around the room after that.
So there's nothing left of it.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'll leave him there on their table because I painted him and he's cool looking. But
Oh, he looks
yeah.
great.
he didn't really do a whole lot.
Alright.
Little shit.
Oh, Casimir. Yeah.
I was
Casimir.
confused as to
You
why
alright?
my book was glowing, and then I realized my phone was sitting underneath it with the screen. So I turned on. I was like, "What's the book glowing?"
Holy
shit, it's really nice.
Casimir.
Wait, can I?
Casimir, you alright?
I
Can
think so.
Can
Here.
I have?
Hey.
Can I have helped him?
How so?
Because I have a thing, a shield of faith.
You have to cast
you have
that
to cast
before.
the night before something
Oh,
happens.
Yeah, it's something right.
Well,
Sorry.
it's okay. I have lay on hands, so I can heal
Shield
his
of
3.
Faith's more of an in combat, like somebody seems to be in trouble kind of spell. So, like, if you see somebody who's directly about to be attacked, like something's near them, they're not doing too well, that's
Alright.
when you usually want a Shield of Faith on.
So
Make sure
he
they don't
took
die.
3 damage, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I will use lay on hands to
To heal his,
to
cuts,
heal his
bruises.
heal his
thank
3 damage. So let me take those off there.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
I had to look and see if any of my heals or cantrips or spells. Told you, man, my tiny dwarf legs.
Yeah, we all have our disadvantages, Casimir. Alright, so I guess with that we go to the last room on this floor, which is the double doors.
The double doors.
Yes.
Double doors.
Is that the one?
No, it's over
Oh
here.
god, it's fucking huge.
Oh Jesus.
They just handed a marker. It's close to me.
There's a broom.
Big ass
guy.
fucking bed right now.
The broom guy's dead. Nick just wanted
just
us to show off.
exploded?
Yeah, he hit me and decided to fucking self-delete, so he just...
He kamikaze
He broke himself
basically.
across his face.
Yeah, that's it.
And I could have sworn as soon as he hit your face, I could
If you would
hear
like
him
to
yell,
see a little
"Banzai."
behind the screen, the broom in the original book fights with you.
Yeah.
The broom in the revised book doesn't do shit. I had the model. I didn't want you guys to do a third fight in a row, so I compromised.
It'd have been alright.
So the broom breaks
set it
itself
on fire.
across your face when it fights with you. If you had have dodged, it would have flown out and like broken itself like on the floor.
That'd have been
behind
funny.
That really would have.
you. Anywho, this room, the master suite.
Oh, it's the master
You
bedroom.
guys checked every room, and the very last one you checked was the master suite. Who's first through the door?
I guess me.
All right, Linnaeus, you are very quickly taken aback to find the hanging skeleton remains of someone hanging from the canopy of the bed.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Makeshift noose made from a bed sheet is fastened around his neck.
Oh no. Is this Gustav? Is this? I believe this might be Gustav. I guess he was driven mad by everything that had happened, and he didn't see any other way out.
The dusty, cobweb-filled master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows, furnishings including a four-poster bed with embroidered curtains and tattered gossamer veils, a matching pair of empty wardrobes, a vanity with a wood-framed mirror, a jewelry box locked, and a padded chair. A rotting tiger skin rug lies on the floor in front of the fireplace, which has dust-covered portraits of Gustav and Elizabeth Durst hanging above it. A web-filled parlor in the southwest corner contains a table and two chairs. Resting on the dusty tablecloth is an empty porcelain bowl and a matching jug. And the door facing the foot of the bed has a full-length mirror mounted on it.
I would say, in this room, could we do a perception check and see if there's anything of points of interest in this room?
For sure.
Okay. I rolled a 2. 14.
14.
I got 17 plus 3, so 20.
I got 6 plus 5, so 11.
20.
It was 5.
11.
14.
No, I think it was a 2 actually, because it was really low. I failed.
I would say that you don't really see a whole lot of anything that looks of interest in this room. Looking around, the jewelry box seems to stand out as like one of the most interesting things.
I'd like to go check out the jewelry box.
Alright, it opens easily. It's made of silver with gold filigree, so just the box itself is probably worth around 75 gold pieces.
Nice.
It contains 3 gold rings, worth about 25 gold pieces apiece.
Nice.
How much is the jewelry box worth? 75?
Yeah.
Wait to hear the last thing that's in it.
What?
I think this is worth more than anything you guys have found in Waterdeep so far.
Oh shit.
The last item in the box is a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant inset. It's
Oh.
worth 750 gold pieces.
750?
Yeah.
And it's a thin platinum what?
Necklace with the topaz.
Yeah, with a topaz pendant inset. You guys exploring the whole house and ended up being worth it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we ran into some enemies and, got splintered a little bit, but we seem to be okay.
If we make it out, we
It's about
we'll
this
make it out
time, as y'all are figuring out how to divide up the jewelry, that you hear from downstairs.
Oh.
It sounds like it's inside the house.
And the monster.
That sounds like a fucking wolf.
Let's go to the balcony. It's balcony time. Let's burn this bitch down. We'll jump out. He doesn't know how to work doors. It's fine.
That's a bold strategy, Casimir. Let's see how it plays out.
Perhaps instead we should investigate.
Yes.
Not throw ourselves.
I love how it took this long, but every video I've watched on this is like at some point it's very likely that your players will consider burning the house down.
It took until he howled. I looked at my one spell here, produce flame, and it told me what I needed to know.
Sounds about right.
We didn't start the fire.
We'll just say it would be smart to make sure that you can actually get out before you set it on fire.
There's a balcony, and I have at least 50 foot of rope, I'm pretty sure.
Question. So with everything that we've gotten, will we be able to sell it or
At some point.
at some point? Okay.
Well, I guess if you all wish to go up to the attic and go down the spiral staircase.
You now hear a ruckus coming from back outside of the room.
Oh.
Shit.
Don't look like we're gonna make it out to the room.
Did we go to the balcony?
No. We were still in the room looking at the loot when we hear, "Arr!" Now there's a ruckus.
Outside. Alright.
So it looks like we can't make it to the balcony.
I'm suspicious about something.
But I still have rope, so there's a window, I'm just saying.
You have rope?
Yep.
You might need it to take yourself out.
There's a perfectly good sheet already here, already tied.
Like, fuck the rope. I don't need that.
So you guys are still in this room?
Yep. We're not really placed in the room, but we are in the room.
Uh-oh.
Just to let you guys know, we have 975 GP worth of shit.
Yeah, we're good. We're doing good.
We hope.
We hope.
What's up?
Just checking something.
Somebody might find all of our loot.
There is a rather large form standing in the doorway. The exit of the room.
Oh, God.
Great.
You hear a growl. And you shine your light over. It's a wolf.
Just a wolf?
It's a wolf. What do? It's growling in the doorway.
Fuck.
It looks suspiciously a lot like one of the stuffed wolves you saw in the room downstairs.
Oops.
Can you talk to animals?
I mean, technically, I don't know if I can talk to a stuffed one, but
Oh, that's true.
Well, it looks like it, but that doesn't mean that it is.
that's true. So
Okay.
I can try if y'all want to.
I mean, why not? I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Unless it does.
I mean, I can't really physically talk to it. Basically, when I talk to it, it's like it doesn't. It's like I don't really like have. It's not like I'm gonna speak wolf and it's gonna really understand me. It's just like when I talk to it, it's just gonna be able to interpret what I say. You know what I'm saying? Like in its own.
I gotcha.
So
Yeah.
Kind of like a telepathy.
kinda,
Yeah.
yeah. So I mean, I don't know if I could tell just to like we're not hostile or.
Yeah.
No? What do y'all want to do?
We could try that approach.
What would y'all want to tell it?
It's like, we mean no harm. We wish to, like, we merely wish to leave, or wish to leave
Just
at
wish
this
to
point.
leave.
Well, that's what I'll tell him. We would. We mean no harm. We're just looking for the baby, and
Roll your choice of a persuasion or an animal handling check.
Animal handling 3, persuasion -1. So animal handling.
Seems a smart play.
Yes.
Yes.
+3. No, that's 3 + 3, so 6.
Oh, shit.
It glances at you for
tried.
a second while you're talking, and then once you finish talking, it just kind of looks back around across the party. I think it would lay its eyes back on you.
Probably.
It's like it's kind of licking its lips, and it starts to take a couple steps forward.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to crack my neck a little bit, and I'm going to light up a flame. And I'm just going to look at it. This is what I'm doing.
I was going to say, can we do like
could
an
do it.
intimidation?
We could dance.
Roll an intimidation check.
Because
I think I have-
with advantage, because wolves are typically afraid of fire.
No,
I was gonna
okay.
say, can I? Say of all spells, I have high intimidation.
He's the one doing the intimidating.
I hear you.
situation.
So I roll with advantage. And that's an 8.
Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. Come on.
I don't want to dance. Come on. Well, that didn't work. Totally fucking missed it. Sorry, it's kind of hard to get in there. 17 minus 1 would be 16.
Okay, as soon as you pop the flame into your hand, you basically see it stop and staring like right at the flame. You can see it reflecting back out of its eyes, like, and you're just kind of like, like,
You gonna go?
I'm gonna set you on fire. If
You gonna
come
step
at
at me? I'm gonna step forward. Like,
And it just kind of backs up into the door, and it's just like, and just kind of, you see it. It bounces off.
I'm glad that worked out.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. I didn't even hear it or feel it.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was doing this and it just
Bloop.
blooped.
That
Well, Rob,
happens.
I'm surprised that worked on us.
All right. Well,
Nice job.
well done. Well done.
Hell yeah, dude.
Says it attacks the weakest looking person, and I'm like,
It would be
dwarf
me.
is snacks nice.
Yeah.
Snacks nice.
Yeah.
Snacks nice.
It's like, oh, snacks nice.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, spicy. I don't like spicy.
That's right. Come
You
with
alright,
pepper
Kate?
dog.
Okay.
All right,
Bring in the hot
you guys have
sauce.
one place left to go, pretty much.
Yep. Yes, up to the attic and
Down the
Towards-
spiral staircase
yeah.
of hell.
down into the basement.
All right,
Pits of hell.
you guys begin to descend the creaky, rickety staircase. Everyone advances to level 2.
Hey! Hell yes, dude.
See, if that
I'm
would have
not
been like
useless.
if I could, that would have been a second ago. I could have just turned into a bigger wolf and been like,
Right.
you really wanna?
Yeah, but you don't get that until you head to the basement. So.
Hey, that's okay. Maybe I can scare the other wolves.
All
in the
right.
basement.
Yeah, when you get back outside, if the dire wolves show back up, you'll be like,
Oh, I remember you.
What do you think about this? And I'll be like, oh, respect.
Alright,
Alpha
so here we go.
Do you guys want to keep playing tonight since it's like already late as fuck, or do you want to leave it right there?
Could we possibly call it?
Yeah.
I'm so
I think
sorry,
that's a good
guys.
place to call it, to be honest.
Understandable.
You have to
Absolutely.
work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm just saying the
time
basement's
do you
as
have to-
big as the main house almost.
Okay. Holy
What
shit.
time do you have to be at work?
I don't want to say.
Soon. Very soon.
Tell
is
me.
what he's saying.
I was thinking about calling it like as soon as you guys got there. Anyway, so to be honest, I was a little disappointed when you guys turned around because I'm like,
Shit.
back hurts. I was like, but I'm having fun, so it's whatever.
Dude, this has been a blast. Like, it really, really
Plus, this
has.
party's gonna go backwards. What do you expect?
We gotta explore everything.
That's right.
If we wouldn't have went back, we wouldn't have got 975 GP.
Right?
Yeah.
That was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Oh,
We get to
yeah.
play psychological war games with the wolf.
With a fucking wolf. He's just like, look, I got a flame.
To be
you son of a
honest, that
bitch.
wolf probably would have showed up a lot sooner, but I kind of forgot about it until you were about to leave. I was like,
Yeah.
"Shit, I forgot about the wolf." Once you reach the 3rd floor and the house kind of like goes Silent Hill style, the wolf comes to life and starts stalking you through the house. So, we'll just say it was looking for its moment and it realized it probably wasn't going to get one.
Okay, yeah, that would.
If I had have introduced it while you were fighting the Spectre, you probably would have got fucked up.
Yeah.
No doubt.
By the way, that Spectre's goddamn scary at your level.
Yeah, we'll
If it actually hit anybody, it would have killed 2 of you.
yeah.
Damn.
Who?
The Spectre.
Who would have killed?
Probably.
You and
Me?
JT would have both gone down in one touch from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have 10 HP, it does 10 HP worth of life drain damage when it hits you.
Are you fucking joking?
Well, that's a good thing you missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good thing.